x plus iy. So it means we are taking x-axis as well as y-axis. W plane means u plus iota v. It means u axis and v axis. So in the last class, I will explain it. W equal to fz. We need to transform this image. It means rectangular or region OABC whose vertices are given. So with those vertices, we make a image in Z plane as shown here. Now our aim is to transform this image into W plane. With the help of the transformation, W equal to Z plus 2 plus iota. So what we did in the last class, W equal to Z plus 2 plus iota have been reduced, it means in terms of UV. So Z equal to U plus iota V, Z plus 2 plus iota, it means we compare real and imaginary part and we got the value of U and V. Now we already have drawn the image in Z plane, so we fix the boundaries of the images. It means OA, AB, BC, AC, these are the boundaries of the images. Boundary in the sense their equations must be known. It means y equal to 0, x equal to 1, y equal to 2, y equal to 0, x equal to 0. These are the boundaries of the images OA, BC. So corresponding to these boundaries, we try to find out the boundaries in W plane with the help of this transformation. So u was x plus 2 and v was y plus 1. So when y equal to 0, then we got v equal to 1. Second, when x equal to 1, then e equal to 3. When y equal to 2, then v equal to 3. When x equal to 0, then e equal to 2. So these are the boundaries of the images in W plane. Now, you all know that v equal to, just a minute, I'm sketching the graph. The same concept here. This one, this one. So here we are going to take u axis this is u axis and it is v axis. So this is v axis. Now you know v equal to 1. V equal to 1 is the equation of which? Nitin Shukla. Nitin Shukla. Nitin is never present in the class. Just he is logging and then moving his head. Rajat Bansal. Rajat Bansal. Rahul.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Rahul. V equal to 1 is the equation of which line?
Sir, it means that line's real part is 0 and imaginary part is equal to 1, sir.
No, now I have been draw the picture. Now you can see the picture. U axis and V axis.
Yes, sir.
It is the W plane, na? In Z plane, X axis and
Sir,
Y
it
axis.
is a line. Sir, it is a line which is parallel to u axis, sir.
It is a line V equal to 1. It means it is a line. This is parallel to.
U axis, sir.
U axis. At distance,
At distance 1 from, sir, origin.
at distance 1 from the origin. It means
Yes.
the picture is like this one. We are going to assume this one. So it is a line equal to 1. Is a line parallel to U axis at distance 1. Then U equal to 3 is the equation of. Yes, Rahul?
Sir, U equal to 3 is a equation of line which is
Like this one. Please you will
yes, sir.
see this one. Now next one is next next question is V equal to 3. So V equal to 3 means parallel to U axis 2 then 3 is like here. This one. Then fourth one is E equal to 2. So first one was E equal to 3 then E equal to 2 means somewhere here. This one. Am I right? Yes, Rahul?
Yes, sir.
So this is U equal to this line is E equal to 2. This line is equal to 3. This line V equal to 1 and this line V equal to 3. So please tell me the region which is bounded by these boundaries. Yes, Rahul. Which one is the region?
Sir, it is the region which is lying from U2 to 3 and V1 to 3.
This one. Okay, good. So it means ultimately, if you all agree, then I think this region. Am I right or not? Yes, please. Am I right?
Yes,
Rahul?
sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So what you find that this region, which is in Z plane, has been transformed in W plane, and that is going to be here with the help of this transformation W equal to Z plus 2y. Okay? It means this region is going to transform in this region. With the help of the transformation, this one. Is it okay? Are any doubts? If anyone have any doubt, then you may ask a question, please. Anyone have any doubt? Pooja? Nidhi?
No, sir.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So now the point is clear that we can transform. We can transform one image which is in Z plane into another image W plane with the help of a transformation. Now we are reading the conformal transformation. That is conformal mapping. So this mapping, now I'm coming to the main point. This mapping, we have been start this one. I've been discussed these things already. I stopped at this point. So this a transformation W equal to Fz is said to be. Now this one means what? We are talking about this transformation. W equal to Fz means Z plus 2 plus I. This transformation is said to be conformal. When we said conformal, if it preserves angle between oriented curves in magnitude as well as in orientation. So you may see OA, equation of OA was, yes please, equation of within in front OA was y equal to 0. So y equal to 0 means v equal to 1. So OA, this OA was transformed like this line. Am I right? Then AB, it means E equal to 3. That is transformed like this one. Then BC was transformed. BC was transformed here. So OA was transformed here. BC was transformed here. And AC was transformed. AB. AB was transformed here. This line. Then CA, not CA, it is wrong. CO or OC, we may say OC. OC was transformed, this OC was transformed, this line. So, what this difference say that this electron W equal to Fz is said to be conformal if it preserves angle between oriented curve. So OA and OC, what the angle between them? 90 degree. OA is transformed here and OC was transformed here. So you may see the angle between these two lines are again 90 degree. And if we are going to think, then orientation is same. It is going to be transformed in the same direction. The direction of OA was not shift. OA is in horizontal axis. So this V equal to 1 is also in horizontal direction. OC is in vertical. So this line is also, that is equal to is in vertical. So the angle between them is also same. So the meaning of this is now clear. A transformation W equal to Fz is said to be conformal if it preserves angle between oriented curves. Oriented curve means OA, AB, BC, OC, oriented curves in magnitude as well as in orientation, in the sense direction. So this situation is going to happen, then that kind of transformation known as conformal. So by default, whatever I have given the example here, W equal to Z plus 2 plus iota, this transformation, this transform the image of Z plane to the W plane is a conformal mapping. Now, if anyone have any doubts regarding the definition of conformal mapping, then you ask a question, please. Anyone, if have a doubt in conformal mapping, in the definition of conformal mapping, then you may ask it. No. So I hope the definition is clear. Now, from the above observation, if F is analytic in a domain D and Z naught belonging to D with F dash Z naught not equal to 0, then F is conformal at that point. So it is a good note to check whether the transformation is conformal or not. I'm using this definition. You may see W equal to Z plus 2 plus I. W equal to Z plus 2 plus I. So it means Fz is Z plus 2 plus I. Mukesh Kumar. Mukesh Kumar. Mithilesh.
Yes, sir.
Mithilesh, this mapping, sorry, this function Z plus 2 plus iota is analytic or not? Yes, Mithilesh.
Yes.
Z plus 2 plus I, is it analytic function? Why are you taking too much time?
Sir, it is analytic function.
It is analytic function. Directly you may say. Why? Because it is polynomial in Z. And if you remember, then I told to all of you that every polynomial in Z, like Z square plus 3Z plus 5, Z power 10 plus 9Z square minus 3Z plus 7, if the function is like this one, then that will be always analytic. Why? Because that kind of function is always differentiable. At a point, not only at a point, that is differentiable throughout the entire region. So that's why if the function is coming like this one, Z plus 2 plus iota, so without checking anything, so you may directly say that yes, this function is analytic. So the given function is analytic. So from the definition, if f is analytic in a domain D and Z naught belongs to D with f dash Z naught not equal to 0, suppose we are going to consider 0, 0. This point. So the value of f dash Z will come place. F dash Z will come with less.
Yes, sir.
What is the value of f dash Z? F Z is Z plus 2
Sir,
plus iota, then f dash Z is
1.
1. So 1, it means that is non-zero. Whatever the value Z naught, f dash Z will come not equal to 0. So this fz is analytic and f dash Z not equal to 0. It means this transformation will be conformal at each and every point of the domain. As per this. So this is a way to check whether the mapping or transformation is conformal or not. Now there are few questions also. Fz or Z bar. The function f is not conformal map. Why? I hope you all know that. This Z bar is analytic or not? Ritesh Raj. Nitin Shukla. Piyush Nagar. Piyush.
Yes, sir.
Z bar is an analytic function or not?
Yes, sir. It is analytic.
Sorry?
Yes, sir. It is analytic function.
Have you solved the question whatever I have given to you?
Yes, sir.
I have given some problem exercise. Have you solved those problems? Samriddhi, Dheeraj? Samriddhi? Sanskriti Maurya. Sandeep. Sameer. Satpati Deepak. Satyam Agrawal.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Kya hua Satpati? You were somewhere?
No, sir.
You are not attending in the class?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Please tell me, Z bar is an analytic function or not?
Yes, sir.
Z bar is an analytic function or not? Z bar analytic है या नहीं है? शिवांगी,
Yes, sir.
Z bar is an analytic function or not?
No, sir.
No. I've given a question as I remember. I'm sharing the again screen. Question number 1. You may see here. My screen is visible? Shivangi?
Yes, sir. It's visible.
Here second question, B part. Z bar. FZ equals Z bar.
Yes, sir.
I've given a lot of questions. I don't know if you will practice or not. So Z bar. Here you may see the B part. Z bar means x minus iota y. Del u by del x was 1. Del u by del y is 0. Del v by del y is 0 and del v by del x is minus 1. So you may check whether it is satisfy the CR equation or not. So del u by del x equal del v by del y. It is coming 1 and 0. And as per this note, the function will not be conformal. So let f equal z bar, then f is not a conformal map as it preserves only the magnitude of the angle between two smooth curves, but not orientation. Orientation is going to be changed. You may check it. Now such transformations are called isogonal mapping. Which transformation? Which only preserves magnitude, doesn't preserve orientation. That kind of transformation will known as isogonal mapping. Now, e to the power z is a very simple example. E to the power z. Who will tell me? Satyam.
Yes,
Satyam
sir.
Agrawal. Yes, e power z.
Yes.
Conformal mapping or not?
Yes, analytic.
Analytic. So if analytic and its derivative will never come 0, f dash z equal to e to the power z.
Yes,
So
sir.
again note this one. This will be the conformal between w equal to e to the power z will always be conformal. Why? Because f is covered at every point in C as f dash z equal to the power z and which will never be 0 for each value of z. I've given this example also as you sin z. Just I saw earlier here. A lot of example I've given here. Sin z, cos z, e power z, mod of z square. So sin z is as I don't know whether you have checked it or not. Sin z is analytic or not?
Yes, sir.
So you may see analytic so is there any point at which it is not analytic? According to you may say that the function f is conformal map on C except these points. Let me check what is going to happen at these points. So I hope you are the definition of conformal mapping is now clear. It's okay. Now next point, if f is analytic at point z equal z naught and f dash z naught equal to 0, then the point z naught is called a critical point of f. For the conformal mapping, f dash z naught should not be equal to 0. But suppose f is analytic and f dash z naught is 0 at that point, then the function will not be conformal. But in that case, that point at which f dash z is 0 will known as critical point. And the critical point, the behavior of analytic function in a neighborhood of critical point is given by the following theorems. Already I have been discussed these theorems. Okay, so next theorem, let f be analytic at z naught, and if f dash z naught equal to f dash double dash z naught and so on up to kth minus 1 derivative equal to 0, but the kth derivative of fz at z naught not equal to 0, then the mapping W fz magnifies the angle at the vertex z naught by a factor k. Magnifies means what? This kind of thing known as magnification. It means the image is going to be just magnified. The shape and size is not going to be changed. Is not going to change of the image of z plane. It means, when we are going to construct a building, then we are going to make a small pictures that is known as the sample. The sample will be in small in size, but the actual picture will be in the large size. So size is going to be changed, but the shape and size is not going to be changed. Shape is not going to be changed. So that means the magnification magnifies. So if f is analytic and its derivative given one of the derivative at z naught is 0, but its kth derivative at z naught is not 0, then the mapping W equal to fz magnifies the analytic at the vertex z naught by a factor. And in fact, that function is conformal mapping. That mapping is the conformal mapping. The proofs are very simple. As f is analytic at z naught, so if analytic at z naught, so it can be expressed as the Taylor series. I don't know whether Taylor series was discussed. Taylor series was not discussed, Shivangi? Shivangi?
So not exactly, I think.
Okay, so but I hope you have been studied in your case of real variable, that is x.
Yes, sir.
So today, just we can take the help of that one. So fz equal to fz naught plus z minus z naught f dash z naught plus 1 by factorial 2 z minus z naught is square and like this. So now we can take z minus z naught to the power k common from all the terms. So first term is fz naught But in the rest of Z1 Z naught to the power k, and rest is 1 upon factorial k, kth derivative at Z naught plus 1 upon k plus 1 factorial, and like this one. So this whole things, Z1 Z naught to the power k is okay, but the other whole bracket is going to be written in terms of gz. So what will happen? It means this can be written as fz minus fz naught, fz minus fz naught equal to z minus z naught to the power k gz, and argument of w minus w naught. W means fz and w naught means fz naught. Argument of w minus w naught, that is argument of fz minus fz naught, is equal to, when we are going to take the argument of right side, then k times of argument of z minus z naught plus argument of zj. You all know this one, the concept of comparison analysis. So what is going to be happen? This, it means you may see that argument is going to multiply by k times. So that's why it is written that the mapping W plus Z magnifies the angle at the vertex Z naught by a factor k. So this is k is coming here. Now there are few more concepts. C1, C2 be two smooth curves passing through Z naught. Let the image curves by K1 is FC1 and K2 is FC2. If Z1 is a variable point approaching to Z naught along C1, then W equal to FZ1 will approach to W naught, that is FZ naught, along the image curves K1. Similarly, if Z2 is a variable point approaching to Z naught, Z2 and Z naught, these are in the Z plane along the curve C2, then W2, well, W2 is the image of Z2 in W plane, and Z naught is in Z plane, so FZ naught is in the W plane. Then W2 will approach to W naught along the image curve K2. K2 is the image of C2. We have been seeing all these already. I have shown one example in front of you. Similarly, if theta and phi be the angle between C1 and C2 at Z naught and between K1 and K2 at FZ naught respectively, then, which is shown in front of you, then phi, this is the angle between K1 and K2. So that phi will be limit argument of FZ1 minus FZ naught. Everything is clear. Z1 is the variable point in this Z plane, and Z2 is also in this plane. So FZ1 minus FZ naught. You all know the angle. What the concept of this one? Y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. And then FZ2 minus FZ naught. FZ1, Z2. This one. The value of FZ1 minus FZ naught have been evaluated earlier. That was Z1 minus Z naught to the power k g Z1, and FZ2 minus FZ naught means Z2 minus Z naught to the power k g Z2. So we may take the limits like this one. Argument, it means k times will come right here, and then argument of gz1 by gz2. So when Z1 Z2 will tends to Z naught, then it becomes k times of theta. So theta is the angle. It means that angle theta means, what was the angle theta? Theta was angle between C1 and C2. So this phi is going to magnifies by the factor k. Okay. So now next question, find the image of the unit square S equal to x plus iy, x varies from 0 to 1 and y varies from 0 to 1 under the map fz equals z square. fz equals z square. Masura Begum? Masura?
Yes, sir.
Z square is an analytic function or not?
Yes, sir.
Z square is this is an analytic function. Very simple because it is a polynomial. Whether I am going to ask z square, z power 3, z power 4, z power 5, 3z square plus 5z, these all will be analytic. Already I told. So it is analytic. And f dash z naught. So the region is defined here, x varies from 0 to 1 and y from 0 to 1. So what is the meaning of this one? It means this is a region in the z plane. Z plane means what? It is like the square. X from 0 to 1, you may see. X 0 to 1 and y 0 to 1, it means it is square. Yes, Mridul.
Yes, sir.
At this point, f dash z will be 0.
So just a minute.
But taking too much time. Fz is given to z square, na?
Sir, at when x and y are 0.
That is z equals 0. When z is 0, because f dash z is coming 2z. So 2z will come 0 only when z equals 0. Otherwise, it will never 0.
Yes, that's only possible when x and y are 0.
0. So the region what is given in z plane, that is 0 to 1 and 0 to 1, x 0 to 1 and y 0 to 1. But
Yes,
this
sir.
region is going to include origin?
No, sir, it will not include.
No. So it means if it is not including origin, so fz is analytic and f dash z is not equal to 0 at each and every point of the region. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So if fz is analytic and it is not 0 at any point of the region x 0 to 1 and y 0 to 1, it means this function will be conformal. And this conformal mapping may transform this image in the W plane. How will it conform? W equal to z square. Z means x plus iy whole square. It means x square minus y square plus 2xy. So the value of u is x square minus y square and v is 2xy. So with the help of x and y, boundaries are there. You may find the boundaries in the W plane. It means when x equal to 0, then u will come minus y square and v will come 0. But when x equal to 1, then u will come 1 minus 2y square, 1 minus y square, but v will come 2y. So with the help of these, we may get an relation in terms of u and v. And if you have a relation in terms of u and v, it means you know the picture of that one. Yes, please. So Just I'm using this platform. Yes. So for the next question, what is given? Z square. Z square means what we got? X square minus y square. We're getting this one, Z equal to x plus iy. Z square means, you know what will happen? Z means x plus iy whole square. It means it is equal to x square minus y square plus 2 item xy. Let me check please. So this value is u and this value is v, 2xy. What are the boundaries? Boundaries are x greater than 0 and less than 0, less than 1. Similarly, y is greater than 0 and less than 1. So if we are going to think about this boundary, then we are going to, it means this boundary, it means simply I'm taking like this one, x equal to 0. So for x equal to 0, u will come minus v square, but v will come 0. So simply we can say that this boundary is going to transform v equal to 0. Similarly, when y equal to 0, then what will happen in this case? Y equal to 0 means equal to x square, but v will come 0. So x equal to 0 and y equal to 0, these are going to transform to the boundary v equal to 0. But when x equal to 1, then u will come 1 minus y square. Please check. 1 minus y square. And when y equal to 1, so in this case, when x equal to 1, then u will come 1 minus y square and v will come 2y. Please check. Am I right now?
Right.
When x equal to 1
Yes,
means u equal to 1 minus y square and v equal to 2y. This implies this 2y. So we can use the value of y in this expression. So what we get? U equal to 1 minus y square means v square by 4. V square by 4. Please check my calculation. This implies 4u equal to 4 minus v square. 4 minus v square. 4u equal to 4 minus v square. I hope you all know this is the equation of, yes, anyone, Simangi? This is the equation of
Sir, parabola.
parabola equal to 4. In fact, we can take common, v square is there to 4. We can take on minus 4 within bracket u minus 1. You may check, please.
Yes, sir.
So you all know the shape of this one. It means x equal to 1 is going to transform like this one. It means y squared, just like y squared to 4ax. Y equal to 4ax means mouth is going to open in partial direction of x-axis. But if y squared equal to minus 4ax, then in negative direction of x-axis. And u equal to 1 is the vertex. Similarly, when y equal to 1, then we may get this one equal to y equal to 1, this one, and v equal to y equal to 2x. So again, we may get a relation in terms of u and v. What is the relation here? This suggest me, can I write directly? For u, x is v by 2. So for u is equal to v square minus 4. Please check my calculation. So this implies v square is equal to, we can take on v4 within bracket u plus 1. So again it is a parabola. Am I right? So this is going to be happen. This one. You may see. So it was the picture. Now already I show that. I will show that you may see that x equal to 0 as well y equal to 0 both are going to the boundary v equal to 0. So x v equal to 0 means this one. V equal to 0, x equal to 0, it is this axis, y axis. Or even this axis, these two are going to be shifted here. Then other x equal to 1 and y equal to 1 are transformed into the parabola. So we may sketch the parabola. And after sketching the parabola, we may get the image in the development. So these are the few concepts about the transformation of images with the help of conformal mapping. Okay, wait a minute, then I will take the attendance, then I image the class. Some more concepts I will discuss in the next class. Now I may leave the class, please.
Thank you, sir.
Excuse me,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Someone want to say something?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
So actually, can you please add Prakhar Mishra in this team because he has changed his branch and you have not added him.
Okay, you send me a mail. Okay, I will just upload. I will join him in that. Right.